This patient was referred to me for endodontic retreatment of tooth number 19. According to the patient, the root canal was done about 4 to 5 years ago. Recently, tooth started to bother her, and she went and saw her dentist. Her dentist is making her new crown, but took a PA of the tooth and noticed this. As you can see, previous root canal. That's a temporary crown right there. And look at that periapical relucency there. I presented this case a few days ago, asking you why you thought that perhaps there was a periapical relucency here. Do I need to take a CBCT, I asked. And, well, I don't need to take a CBCT because I can read PAs. Take a look here. Of course, the reason for the infection is not because the obturation is short. The obturation is short and there's a problem, but the reason for the infection is microorganisms, bacteria in the space. So this dentist left necrotic tissue and bacteria behind. Bacteria is what's causing the infection, not the short fill. Okay, so let's look at another angulation. And you can see that here, the mesiolingual is also filled short. Mesiolingual is filled short, but you can see there's no periapical relucency. There's no infection here. Why? Because you got lucky, or she. No microorganisms in this space. All right. When you look at this radiograph, then you can see why there's a problem here. Of course, the dentist left necrotic tissue and bacteria behind, but also missed the canal. This stall has another canal. So I don't need to take a CBCT because with just 3 PAs, I figured out what's wrong with this tooth and what my course of action is. So no need for a CBCT, in my opinion, because 1, 2, 3 PAs, and I already know what the problem. What are the problems? These are the plastic thermophil obturators I pulled out of the canals. Okay, so this came out of the mesiobuccal, this came out of the mesiolingual, and you can see how short it is because, as I said, the dentist didn't instrument all the way to the working length in the mesiolingual, nor did he or she obturated or instrumented and obturated in the distal canal and missed the canal on the distal as well. But that came out of the distal canal. This came out of the mesiobuccal, mesiolingual, and again, that came out of the distal canal. I have a video on how I remove these. You can just go ahead and watch those. I have a couple of videos. And here's the post-op. So as you can see, everything went great. There was a huge ledge. So the dentist had ledged the mesiolingual canal, and that's why he or she couldn't go all the way to the working length. But we're able to bypass the ledge. Look at the anastomosis between the mesial canals there. So that's the mesial, and as I had suspected, there was another canal that in the distal root that this dentist had missed. And look at all of this anatomy that we picked up along the way. So as you can see, all in all, 4 canal systems. We used full strength, 6% sodium hypochlorite throughout the procedure, and sonically activated the 6% sodium hypochlorite and used AH plus sealer and warm vertical obturation technique to obturate all 4 canals, and went ahead and temporized the tooth and referred the patient back to her dentist for the permanent buildup. Actually, patient said she has an appointment with her dentist today for this, which is great. But this is how it's done.